Amid Emmerdale's large ensemble cast, there are some faces who appear so regularly that viewers could never forget them. But there are also others who seem to flash briefly onto the screen and then disappear again. Archie Breckle belongs to the second type of character. Even though he is still a permanent part of the village, the boy is rarely truly present on screen. So every time Archie appears, it gives viewers that strange feeling of someone who is both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. In the episode that aired on March 5th, Archie unexpectedly showed up when he went to Jai Sharma's office and found Kerry Pollard there. At first glance, this detail felt fairly light, almost like an ordinary everyday moment, but it still drew attention because Archie is not a character who is often explored. Kerry, who has been sharing plenty of suggestive and flirtatious banter with Jai lately, nearly found herself in an awkward situation when she initially mistook Archie for Jai. After that, she helped the boy with his maths homework before carrying on the teasing atmosphere with Jai. It is this contrast that made Archie seem memorable. On one side, there was the innocence and simplicity of a child dealing with homework, and on the other, the ambiguous tension between two adults. In reality, the thing that sparked the most discussion among viewers was not the actual content of the scene itself, but Archie. Because he had not appeared for such a long time, the character had almost become unfamiliar to many viewers. That feeling is completely understandable. When a character is put away for too long, audiences do not get to follow their growth stage by stage, and instead only notice the change when they suddenly return. That is why viewers' surprise this time came not only from Archie's presence, but also from the fact that he now looks quite different from before. The actor currently playing Archie Breckle is Kai Asi, who has been in the role since 2019. For a young actor, that is already a fairly long period of time, and physical changes over the years are inevitable. His longer hair now makes Archie look even more different from the image many viewers had kept in their minds. However, Kai Asi is not the only actor to have played Archie. Before the character returned in 2019 after 4 years away, Archie was portrayed in his early childhood by Adam Wahab Shahzad and Liana Shaz between 2012 and 2015. After the tragic death of Rachel, Archie's mother, he returned to the village and has since lived with several different people. The fan reaction following his latest appearance also makes one thing very clear. Archie is not the kind of character viewers follow closely every step of the way, but rather the kind who only needs to appear for people to immediately think, wait, is this what he looks like now? Some were surprised by how quickly Archie has grown up, while others almost did not recognize him with his longer hair. Gemma Oten herself, who used to play Rachel, also responded warmly by recalling Archie's connection to his on-screen mother. That gave this brief return an extra emotional layer, as though reminding viewers that Archie is not just Jai's son, but also tied to an older piece of Emmerdale's memory. From my point of view, Archie is currently being used more as a background character than the center of the drama. But that is exactly why each of his appearances still carries its own value. He feels like a reminder of the family life that exists behind the complicated relationships of the adults, especially in Jai's case. The fact that Archie was brought back at the very moment when Kerry and Jai are sharing these slightly charged interactions does not feel meaningless either, because it places two very different sides of Jai's life next to each other. His role as a father and his increasingly unsettled romantic life. If the writers continue to develop this, Archie may no longer remain just a fleeting presence, but could gradually be used to highlight Jai's personal choices more clearly, especially if the situation between Jai and Kerry develops further in the near future.